listening to the You Don't Know Me Yet podcast network.
Hey, you are tuned in to Two Gems and a Mic with hosts Tanisha the Diva Mahomes and Linda L.D. Dorsey. Just know, if we talking about it, you need to hear about it. Unwind and enjoy. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Two Gems and a Mic. I'm your girl LD, along with my girl Tanisha, the Diva Mahomes. What's up, Diva?
Hey, talk to me.
Hey,
It's
we
been a
got
rough
what?
weekend.
What we got? 48 hours? You be here?
Oh Lord,
We're gonna talk about that a little later.
Oh Lord,
I'm,
Lord, get
I'm getting the
ready,
house.
Maryland. Get ready, Maryland. I'm coming back to town. Oh my.
Yeah, we're gonna have us some fun
Boy,
this
that's
weekend.
more stumping ground.
And we got some good games to watch too. So, we've been on the phone all season. TR to be in there with us. We're gonna have a good time, right? And
Man.
but let's talk about last night. Let's start off with this college football championship game. Give me your thoughts, Tanisha.
Oh boy. Boy, they ran out up and through them, didn't they? It was a whole mugging. It was just a flat out mugging. Listen, I'm just gonna keep it real. I love me some Penix. I thought he was gonna go out there and he was gonna dial him up something. I called him Washington winning. What I said, Washington winning. If they can't stop Penix, that's it. They're gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
However, that was not the case. He had an off game. He had an off game because he still did some. He had an off game. And they could not afford to have a off game. That was the wrong time to have an off game. Probably the worst game of
the season
for him.
Yeah.
In the championship game, he was under duress. That defense was out there. He was under duress. Early on, I think it was ankle, then the ribs. He just had a rough go of it. And then the refs didn't do him any favors.
They didn't.
And they didn't do him any favors. But I think we can both agree the better team won the game. Michigan was the better team that night. And there was nothing that the refs did that changed the outcome.
No, they impacted the game, but I think regardless that, or as my friend Takana likes to say, irregardless.
Right.
I told you last week.
We gonna make up
to the dictionary that ain't in there. If it's in there and it's wrong, I'm still.
And we're not apologizing.
I'm not apologizing. Not at all.
Just make up some words.
Yes. So, he started off the guy. Remember the number? He was wide open. He overthrew him. So sometimes that adrenaline is just flowing where you can't even bring yourself down. You do that maybe like you start. I play basketball games, right? Where I shoot a brick or air ball because you're trying to take so much off of it because you got so much energy. So I don't know what that was. The pressure was on him. Michigan came out the gates. I mean, Edwards, that first touchdown he had, Edwards and Corum both had 2 touchdowns, right? 134 yards, 104 yards respectively. I mean, you can't. They've been doing that all year. They were playing, which I couldn't I can and I can't. You put him out there, so Washington's running back was hurt. And you got him out, then he's limping. Okay, I know you want to get him in the championship game. Give him snaps. Give him 2-3 snaps. After that, you got to bring in the next man.
Yeah, next man up. We always say that.
So they knew. Michigan knew they didn't have a running game. So what Michigan just played that passing game. They had nobody to run the ball. And Washington never adjusted to get a running game going. So
it's predictable.
Yeah, they did. They played well. McCarthy ran when he needed to run because I thought that was going to be a highlight for them. He ran and got him out of there on that long third down. So everything that they needed to do,
they did just enough.
Yes. So good game. Hats off to them. 15-0. Hard to do. They did it. Next year, I think it'll be a little more exciting. You'll have some more teams in there. This year a lot of controversy of who got in, who didn't get in. Things that I could argue for my teams. You could
Georgia.
argue for your
You
team.
love
Yeah,
you some Georgia.
love Georgia.
Yeah.
Love Georgia.
Yeah.
And my Bulldogs. So, but I'm gonna say that I'm done with it. 15-0, Michigan. Hats off to you. Congratulations to the Wolverines.
And boy, them Harbaughs looked like some triplets, didn't they?
Daddy, you know my daddy?
Yes, Lord. Then he spit them out.
Yeah, Daddy.
Good Lord, he
Yeah,
spit them out.
Yeah, Daddy Harbaugh. He couldn't deny them.
Nah. He kicked him up out of court if he'd have tried it. It'd been like, out of sir. We won't have that today. We won't be wasting the court time.
Yeah, no. It wouldn't have been none of that.
Nah.
Yeah,
so he spit them out.
It was a good game. It didn't disappoint. Last game was a little more exciting, of course, because anytime you have overtime, it's a little more exciting. But that game, it didn't disappoint because there was always like, okay, Washington's gonna do this. Washington's gonna do this. So
I just kept. I guess, but it just didn't happen.
And like we both said, no skin in the game except for DraftKings or FanDuel. No skin in the game.
Lord.
Like I don't have anything that says Washington. I don't have anything that says Michigan in there. So it didn't. It
didn't work out for me.
Nah.
Prize pick. She got me. It did not work out for the Diva. I had a good DraftKings weekend in the NFL, but the prize pick took advantage.
Yeah, I didn't have one at all.
Of me.
No way.
Well, I had a good one this weekend.
All right, let's talk a little bit about this this thing called the NFL.
Well,
we had some teams fighting for their lives Saturday and Sunday. One of the most exciting games to me. I want to start with a disappointing game.
I know you're gonna say. You're gonna say Jacksonville.
Yes.
I knew it.
How'd you know?
Knew it because you've been talking about Trevor for damn 3 days.
I mean,
you've been talking about Mr. Lawrence for 3 days. The way you talking about him, he need a haircut. He don't even get the dessert to wear sunshine.
I ain't even talking. I'm talking about that whole.
Good Lord.
You playing the Titans, right? And that every team is an NFL team, so we know any given Sunday. But everything, your season is on the line. That's the best you could come up with.
Hey, they tried. I mean, they didn't have. But Kirk didn't play. I mean, they didn't have their full squad. And I don't care what nobody say. Really been hurt since he ran into that goalpost down at the end of the hell. He ain't been the same since he ran into that damn goalpost. And go back. Y'all can go back and mark my words. You can find the exact moment his game changed when he hit the post. It's a true story. He ain't been the same. I don't care. I mean, he had a good game, but I mean, he ain't been the same. I mean, he started off like he made everybody wish they had traded for him.
I mean, he did get it. I think he's the only one that got a touchdown.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but I'm saying, but he wouldn't. That game one really had everybody nervous.
Yeah, he did. They just looked horrible. They looked flat. Just nothing. I mean, I never thought. I picked them, of course. I did not think once the game started, I said, "Oh my God, they're done."
Did you?
They are done. And then there was
right
some
out the
games. They just look flat.
I know you wheeled them into thatness. I don't know. I don't know. I kept thinking they was gonna have something in there, but you was calling it out the whole time. I was like, God, Trevor.
That was the worst game for me. The Ravens and Steelers game didn't matter because the Ravens wasn't playing, but the Steelers got in. Good for Mike Tomlin and the team.
Absolutely.
The Texans and the Colts. That was a good game.
Absolutely. Like what I said. Man, I love me some CJ.
Yeah. And
I love that.
And
if you're a Texan fan, you got something to be happy about.
Yeah.
If you're a Texan fan / Oilers, if you're a Texan fan, you got something to be proud about. Y'all gotta. I mean, when you think about what you got going into next year, right now, being that not knowing what you had coach wise, quarterback wise, young receivers you picked right, Tank, Nico, y'all got something to be excited about. Here in this big state of Texas that I live in, I know y'all tired of them boys. And now y'all got something to be proud
We're
over
gonna talk
there
about them girls
in
later
Houston.
on.
We ain't gonna do that. You gonna stop talking about my Cowboys like that. We're not
I
gonna have that.
can't. I
It's
will
too
not.
early in the show for you to start that nonsense. We're not doing that.
That's
It's too
gonna go
early.
all through the show because we're gonna have to talk about them a couple of times. But Nico Collins and Stroud, that connection that they have is
Dude, Tank
off the
Dell.
charts.
Wait till they get Tank
Yeah,
Dell back next
yeah,
year.
yeah. I'm just talking about what I saw the other night, and then
Shit.
I mean, he, we always we're couch coaches, couch players, all that other stuff, shit, couch potatoes, whatever you want to call us, right? But I'm sitting there thinking the coach, he kept, his thing was, I'm gonna run out of time so they don't get the ball back. I don't get like he knew he was gonna be able to score. It's kind of like you might want to score and worry about all that later on. Let your defense do what they have to do,
something.
but score. He was playing like he had the magic beans.
Maybe he do. Maybe he did.
He did not have the magic beans, obviously.
And what I said, maybe he thought he did.
Yeah, because the bean
But he
got
didn't.
dropped. The bean got dropped.
You know he had no damn beans.
On 4th and 1, the bean got dropped.
That's the funny part. The ego. Ego.
That's what it is. It's almost like sometimes I hear talking about the analytics and the this and the that, and these they get so smart, and if they just do basic shit,
that's what I'm going to say. Analytics, my ass. Go back to old school. What you know work. Stop leaving points on the damn board. Stop doing crazy stuff. Analytics your ass about the playoffs.
That right? Because he got all season to say, "Damn, I should have just went ahead and tried to score." They let a whole lot of time run off of there, and then so much time ran off that it ran off in the favor of the Texans when they got the ball back.
Exactly.
So and then they called a timeout to talk about how they were gonna let time run. It was
horrible.
Hats off to them.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to them. Come on, coach. DeMarco Ryan. I'm not gonna mess his name up. DeMeco Ryans. I'm sorry. Happy for him. New coach, new. Nobody had any expectations. And the one thing I want to talk about, and maybe we can get to it when we talk about the Texans a little, because I got some comments about C.J. Stroud and that damn test that they give everybody, and they talk about how intelligent people are and aren't.
Oh yeah, the Wonderlic.
Okay,
they leaked his Wonderlic score and all that good stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to make him seem like he was slow as hell. Yeah,
but he showed him that he can get things done. I'm gonna tell you something. And another game that concerned me. Well, I was happy about the outcome. Philly. Ever since somebody called us a hand, it ain't. Yeah, that's how the finger was looking. He's looking just like this. I mean, they say that it's not a serious. He'll be fine. Smith will be back, and Brown will be back. Everybody will be back. Doesn't matter. They've all been there for the last 5 games, and nothing has happened. So,
dude, that
I don't
finger
know.
was broke.
It's still they said dislocated.
Is it just dislocated?
They said just dislocated, no fracture, which is good.
Then, okay.
Happy.
It's still sore as hell.
Oh yeah, it hurt.
You ever jam your damn finger?
Yeah. Not even I've dislocated and jammed it, and it just make you want to snatch your hair out by the roots.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You just jam that bad boy. You spend all day long trying to tug and pop it, trying to get it right.
You try to pop it back in. You try to pull through your hair, pop that shit back in. It don't work.
Out, just in there, just trying to get it right. And the more you pull that shit just keep getting that's gonna hurt.
Oh, it's gonna hurt for a while. He ain't doing no more walking around with ice and shoot. They're gonna shoot that up.
They're gonna have to shoot that all the way up. He ain't gonna be able to feel that.
But I'm still trying to figure out what it is. I think I know what it is, but he didn't prove it. But their offensive coordinator is the head coach of the Colts. Their defensive coordinator is the head coach of Arizona. Those are the 2 pieces that are missing. Sirianni, everybody's like, what a great coach, what a great coach. We always know that we do have good head coaches, great head coaches, but sometimes it's those coordinators that are making things happen. And it appears as though those coordinators, everybody says, oh, well, shit, they won the first 9 games or whatever it was. Okay. The play, everybody figured it out.
Well,
Everybody figured it out.
I'll tell you one thing. I was listening earlier, and they was like, "What happens if they won and done in the playoffs? Does Nick even have a job?"
Yeah, because they said they're not afraid to let people go. So I don't know. He has a job if he can go out and get somebody. I think that he can convince the powers to be that this is the right offensive coordinator. This is the right defensive coordinator. We're
Because
gonna
the
get to that.
offensive switch was hit. He made the switch.
Mm-hmm.
He did it
We're gonna
himself,
talk about
Matt
that because there's some
Patricia.
openings. There's some openings in there.
Yeah.
We don't have to go through all the games. Let's jump to. Let's jump. We can talk to who's there. I'm gonna move to the AFC, the Bills and the Steelers. Let's talk about how the Bills got there.
Well, they started whooping ass.
You think they look really good and Miami look bad, or they just look good and Miami
No,
look
I
okay?
think I told you what's wrong with Miami. They are busted up. They happen to be the team that is just hurt. I mean, Waddle, Mostert was out. They're busted up. Hell, Tyreek was in boot when his house was when the room was burning down. Like literally, they are banged up as a team. But I don't know how banged up. I don't know if they're starting to get better now because Waddle been out for a couple games. He might be getting right now when the playoffs hit.
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna be ready for the game. Mm-hmm.
Mostert, I don't know how bad Mostert was. He had a game off, so now he might be right. Tyreek definitely didn't look awful. So I mean, the boot was more for
I
probably
think that was for
protection than
protection.
anything, than anything. So to me, they might be just about ready to peak. Here it is, playoffs, and I told you that's a team that, if healthy, can absolutely, in my opinion, win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
If they are healthy, they can win the Super Bowl. They got two amazing running backs and speed for days.
Yeah, I happen to disagree because I don't think at this point I don't know who's beating the Ravens, but we can talk about that going down the road.
Oh, they got a chance.
Yeah,
they got a chance.
They gotta beat the Chiefs. But let's stay on this Bills. So the Steelers, we know how the Steelers moonwalked in, right? They kind of moonwalked in because
I'm happy they made it, but let's be honest, it's gonna be rough on them because they lost TJ Watt.
Right.
TJ, that's it.
Yeah, that you're thinking the same thing I'm thinking because it's not even about the offense. It's not even about the offense. Yeah, it's not about the offense. I think it's more about the defense and losing him. Because I mean, the Bills quarterback. Yeah, Josh Allen got to be like, "Ooh, he a little relieved."
He
I ain't got to
happy.
look. Yeah, he like, "Damn, I ain't got to do this all game."
He happy.
So I'm gonna give that game to the Bills.
Absolutely,
I'm gonna give that game to the Bills.
Bills is getting lucky. Like I said, sometimes it just unfolds that way. It did last year for another team. This year, it looked like it's unfolding for. I'm telling you, sometimes it unfolds that way. You get a good injury in your favor, and you scoot by.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is what it looked like to me because I'm not. They're gonna trap Mason out there, but
he's actually been making big plays. He ain't been hurting them. He's been making big plays. Out of all the quarterbacks that have played for Pittsburgh this year, he's actually played the best. I didn't think I would ever say those words.
What they need him to do.
Yep.
Not turn it over and act crazy and get it. Just don't. That's all they ever needed. They really didn't. They have a good team. They got two really good receivers.
Yeah.
Pickens and Johnson. They got two good receivers.
They studs. Yeah, definitely. They got good running backs too. They just had to get everything clicking. So
you got Warren and Harris. Get them the ball. You know what I'm saying? They got a good team. We talked about that at the beginning of the season. Hell, just don't turn it over and get it to you guys. And
I just don't think that's going to be enough for them at this point. I think the Bills are clicking. They're going to be up in Buffalo. Bills Mafia. They're going to be jumping off and flying on tables and shit. So yeah, they're going to be pumped up.
Well, Chiefs, Dolphins.
Love to see that. Yeah,
they got to come to them.
The Dolphins got to come to them. the Chiefs know what they need to do, but I don't know. Yeah, you can do all that shit. It don't matter if they playing the way they was playing. They
gonna
done.
be doing. That's what they're gonna be doing. Oh,
and what does that mean? Who you calling?
I don't even know. We gotta look at the injury report. I'm a realist. We need to look at the injury report.
I actually believe the Chiefs are gonna pull it. I believe the Chiefs are gonna pull it off.
Who's gonna play and who not gonna play? Hell, the Chiefs injured too. I need to see who's gonna play.
The Chiefs and is injured is Miami. So all the people that were out last week and all of that.
I don't know who. I saw McCole is back. That's good.
He had a good game last week.
So I mean that actually for me is a difference. I know people are down on McCole, but McCole can actually do some things for the team. For one, he can return some damn punts. He can actually get them some good field position.
Well, Richie James.
It's some things that Richie James don't need to do nothing. He don't need to do. He don't
need to do a damn thing.
He don't need to be back there. He don't need to be back there no more than Sky Moore do. He don't.
And part of that
he done some suspect stuff back there.
Well, Tanisha, you gotta. I put it on Richie James, but I put it on the coach. Special teams for the Chiefs they look suspect all year long. And I'm like, what is the coach telling him? Because he don't know when to feel the ball, when not to feel the ball. Don't realize that if I gotta catch it, I gotta get to it.
Oh, you in the pros? I'm not giving the coach that fault. Listen, you in the pros. You out here fielding balls. You ought to know the basic rules. Hell, you're a professional athlete. Do your job.
We can always say that, go. But if you practice it, and that's the coach's job to teach them in practice, and that special teams is not getting taught in practice, or they're not.
Like I said, not that smart. It's a such thing as when them lights come on. Sometimes people get stage fright.
Maybe.
Hell, your job is to catch the damn ball, decide whether or not you're too close, and go. Hell, this ain't rocket science.
No, we say it ain't rocket science, but for some it is. But anyhow, let's get back to who do you think is gonna win?
I said I need to see the injury report.
Knowing who you know is hurt right now. If Miami went into the game with the people that they had last week, and the Chiefs went into the game with the ones they had, who you have?
I got the Chiefs. If Miami go in with that they just had just Tyreek,
all right. Now here's the second question, because we can think about it. If they go in with Mostert and they go in with Waddle, who are you calling?
Miami.
Okay. I'm calling the Chiefs either way. And that's because of the Chiefs defense. I'm calling the Chiefs either way. And that's because of the Chiefs defense. If the Chiefs offense turn it on, I'll be pleasantly surprised and happy if they come out and have a solid game.
I don't know because they going to Chiefs Kingdom.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm going
with the Chiefs.
I think the Chiefs are going to practice hard.
I would go with the Chiefs because they in Chiefs Kingdom.
I go with the Chiefs.
It's a tight game. Regardless. It'll be super tight. I would normally give them the edge if they was anywhere, but in the kingdom. But in the kingdom, it's hard to win in the kingdom.
Well, it ain't been that hard this year. It ain't been that hard this year.
Well,
running up in
no,
there winning.
It will be in them playoffs. Though.
We'll see. That's not.
It's gonna be cold,
but that's not why.
And the weather is a factor too.
That's not why I'm giving it to the
Chiefs.
It's
colder than Eskimo ass up in there. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold.
I'm not giving it to them because of the weather. I'm not giving it to them because of where they're playing. I'm giving it to the Chiefs because I think that last game, watching them, even though half of them didn't play, I just saw something on the sideline I ain't seen. It was with Chris Jones. It was with plays that was going on, and that team just gelling. And they looked like they were having fun. And that may have been the bonding that they needed to get out there, have a good practice, and go out there and play because they haven't done it all year. So I'm thinking they have a solid game. I ain't saying a great game. They have a solid offensive game. Their defense is going to do their job. And if they have a solid offensive game, then I see them winning that game.
Even with Miami being fully like healthy, in my opinion, it was always gonna be a 3-point game one way or the other with it. If Miami beat them, it was gonna be close. But being that they at home, thinking about it, and you giving the home team a 3-point swing one way or the other, and I know it's going to be cold, and that Miami is in Miami is also, a hot, them coming up there. It that damn cold makes a difference.
Okay.
You might not think it does, but it does. It makes
I'm
a
not
damn
saying it
difference.
didn't. I said I pull it.
No,
I
I'm
don't care
not
where they
saying
was
I'm not.
playing. Yeah.
I'm not saying like you, but I'm saying you might not think it does, but it does make a difference.
Okay, so
And
you don't flip flop. Tell me who
yeah,
you
I
go.
flip.
You going with the
I flip.
Chiefs?
I'm going with the Chiefs.
Okay.
I'm going
All
with the
right.
Chiefs.
Texans
I'm
and the
gonna go with the Chiefs.
Browns. This to me is going to be one of the most exciting games, or not. Well, to me, no, I can't say it's going to be exciting because I don't know what the hell's going to happen. This is the game that I'm looking forward to. One of the games I'm looking forward to the most is the
Which one?
Texans and the Browns.
I got the Browns.
I got the Texans.
I got the Browns. I ain't flip flopping on that.
Okay, I like what I see from the Browns. I like what I
I got the
see from
Browns.
both teams. The Browns are a tough team defensively. I think you got a defensive coach, so he knows how they
Browns.
scheme for the Texans, and I think he's going to prepare his team for that. So I'm going with the Texans on that one.
My dinosaur loving baby ain't gonna let them win.
Who, Flacco? You
Miles
talking about
Garrett.
Miles Garrett? Yeah,
Miles Garrett, baby.
but you got a defensive coach for Texans, so
I
he
don't wanna hear that
knows
shit.
he may know how to scheme against them. So we'll see what's going on.
Nope.
Okay, you said
Count it.
okay. Browns. I'm saying Texans. We
Browns.
disagree. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's move
Yep.
on to the NFC. Cowboys
Mm-hmm.
versus the Packers.
Cowboys.
Okay, I'm going with the Packers just because
I know
I
you're a
want the
hater.
Cowboys to keep their damn right.
You're a hater. Just
I,
say it out loud. Be proud.
I am a hater.
All right.
Yeah, shit.
Put a little bit more bass in it. I
That's too
am
easy.
a hater.
That's
Put it.
too
I
easy.
am a hater. Put a little more bass in it.
I ain't never rooting for them
Put a
girls.
little bass in it. Lean into the mic
I ain't
when you
gotta
say
put no
I
bass in
am
it.
a hater.
I ain't gotta put no
I
bass in it.
am a hater. Yeah, Cowboys when they whoop their ass.
Okay.
Cowboys.
I don't think.
Let's go.
I honestly think I'm not going for the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys will win the game, but I wouldn't just say we're gonna skip over the Packers because it all depends which Cowboys team shows up.
I ain't say we're gonna skip
So
over. I said they're
okay, that's
gonna
what I'm
win.
saying. We're gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it then. You said they're gonna win. How they gonna win? I'm telling you what may happen during the game. What I think may happen during the game. So what I think
CD
is, let
Lamb
me
and Cook. You
go
asked
ahead.
me how they
Go
gonna
ahead.
win.
Go ahead.
CD Lamb and Cook.
Okay.
CD Lamb and Cook. It ain't even gonna be close. They're gonna be on fire. Lamb might get Lamb will go over 100 in that game easy. Probably 2 touchdowns. And I got Cook for at least 60 yards. And I'm gonna give Ferguson one touchdown. It's just gonna be an ass whooping when it
Okay. So
comes
you're
to
saying
with
that coming out
touchdown.
100%, and
Oh yeah.
that the
Oh
Packers
yeah.
defense ain't gonna do nothing. Okay.
I ain't saying that
Okay.
the Packers defense ain't gonna do nothing. I'm gonna say that it ain't gonna be nothing they can do.
Okay.
The Cowboys is gonna be ready.
Okay.
They not losing that game. They not
Okay.
losing that game.
I hear you.
That's how I feel about it.
All right.
But I said it with my chest out.
And I feel like the Packers can upset them. They got a young team, some young studs, and kids ain't got nothing to lose. People don't even think they should be in the playoffs with his first year. So, a team with nothing to lose is a scary team. A team with everything to lose is a nervous team.
Mm-hmm.
And the Cowboys are nervous. And I'm gonna tell you what, the Packers
They
are not.
nervous
The
at
Packers
home.
ain't got nothing to lose. They nervous in the playoffs. I don't give a shit if they playing at home
They
or
ain't
on the
nervous
moon.
at home.
They nervous.
They ain't nervous at
And
home.
they
Don't be
fans is
putting
nervous.
them bad spirits on us. We ain't
I ain't
nervous at
put where
home.
where did they lose that playoff game at last year?
We ain't nervous at home.
Where did they lose the playoff game last year?
This ain't last year. This year.
Oh God. Oh, I forgot. You're a
This year.
Cowboys fan. There's no reasoning.
You damn right I'm a Cowboys fan.
Okay. Let's move on then to the Lions and the Rams.
Ooh.
Okay, I'll say I'm going with the Lions. Lions at home. I'm going with them. I think Goff, if he plays within himself, which is a good Goff, he has a lot to prove. It's a little revenge game, a little get back. I think he can get that game.
Williams. Let me do a little math real quick. Akua, Cup, Williams, Robinson.
And one football.
Hold up. Stafford. Williams. Gibbs. Lions.
You did a whole lot of talking. Who are you picking?
I just said Lions.
Oh,
It's too
okay. Because
much
you
over
was
there.
doing your fingers and all of this and blah
No,
blah
I
blah.
got all I had to get to was the running back Montgomery and Montgomery and they running back and Gibbs. Then you turn around, you get that Amon St. Brown and even Jameson, the young boy. He finally coming to his own now.
Yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
gonna
give
be
it
too
to
much.
them. They're home.
Hey,
I
hey,
think
whoa,
they're
wait, wait,
pumped
wait, wait,
up.
wait, 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 hold up. Laporta is Laporta out for the year?
I think they said it was hyperextended. He may not be ready for Sunday. He may not. They have not ruled him out yet.
Okay, all right, okay. Because that hurt.
Even with him, that hurt. But even with him being out, I'm still giving it to the Lions. I'm still giving it to the Lions. Bucks and the Eagles.
Now this one here is rough, but I am going to go with the Eagles.
I'm going with the Bucks. I don't see the Eagles getting it together in 1 week. That got to be a whole different team that shows up that has not shown up the last 5 weeks in 1 week. I just don't know if they can get it.
I
Get that
just
done.
do not. If his finger is just jammed, they'll shoot it up. He ought to be able to get that. They ought to be able to tush push on.
It ain't him. It ain't just him. It's the team. It's a team thing.
I'm not taking them Eagles one and done. I just don't. I can't. It's gonna be rough if they. Damn, if the Eagles and the Chiefs one and done, that's gonna be the hardest shit I've seen in.
And it's a
And it's
possibility.
damn possible. You know what I'm saying? It surely is a
Right.
possibility. Let's be
Yep.
honest.
Both of them
It's a
losing to somebody from Florida.
possibility.
Florida might take out the Super Bowl, the reigning Super Bowl team.
Yep.
Florida
It
might
may
take them
be.
out.
It
And
may be.
it's
And
a strong
it's a possibility.
I'm going with the Bucks.
Yep.
Like I said, I ain't got no. I like the Eagles, even though.
That'd be crazy, right?
Seeing what we did to them last week, before everybody got hurt, we were looking good. We were looking
But
good.
y'all have looked fairly good against a lot of teams this year.
Agree.
You are you bleed blue, light blue.
No, I bleed dark blue. Look around. Look at my background. I bleed nothing but blue.
It's because you got
ain't no
colors
light.
on.
Ain't no light.
You be throwing Danny under the bus horribly.
Danny ain't the Giants.
Danny blue. He blue
Danny ain't
too.
the Giants. So I don't know what you're talking about. I bleed light.
He blue. You bleed light blue.
No, I bleed blue.
Y'all been fairly competitive this whole year. And so I can't just say that because hell, I use y'all defense and DraftKings and y'all got me money. Hell, I even knew y'all were gonna
The
put up a
defense
fight.
is good. The
I was saying, I
defense
knew
was
y'all
good. I
gonna put
never
up a
had an
fight.
issue with the defense. We didn't have a quarterback to throw the people the ball. DeVito was not that guy. Danny Jones was not that guy. Tyrod was not healthy until his last few games. So now you can see what we're capable of doing. I know what we're capable of doing with a good quarterback. So I bleed blue. That's my team. Ride or die. I'm a Giant fan. Don't be a Giant fan. So
I can't see Smith, Brown, Goddard, all three of them being healthy. Swift. Hell, I can't see them losing that being one.
They've been healthy the last 5 games. And they ain't done
like
shit. They lost to Arizona. They lost to the Giants. I mean, go back and see who they lost to.
It's hard to keep losing.
Just like the coach said, we got to fix it. And we got to fix it fast. It's
hard to keep losing.
Yeah,
I think I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be all right. I'm gonna go with your Eagles.
Okay, it ain't my Eagles.
I'm gonna go with you.
Okay,
they ain't mine either. Hell, but I'm gonna go with you.
You ain't going with me. I'm going with the Bucks.
I'm gonna go with. I'm talking about the Eagles. I'm gonna go with you. I'm telling them I'm going with the Eagles.
All right,
I'm going with them. I'm picking the Eagles.
I'm
sticking with it.
All right, this head coaching.
Oh Lord.
So
everybody looking for a job.
Rivera,
unemployment line.
Right, Martindale. I left somebody off of this damn list.
Belichick might be joining.
No, Smith. Let's talk about it. Smith from Arthur Smith from Atlanta.
Yeah, he had a little fit because James did him dirty out the formation. Um, well, what is it? Hell,
I
he
mean,
was upset.
the only person I think there, I
Ray,
mean that is what it is. You know,
to me, the
I'm not
one
gonna
that
get
don't
into
make
that.
sense to me
It's
is
Vrabel.
Rabel.
Yeah.
Rabel, that don't make sense to me. Hell, I
Rivera,
don't know what
yeah.
the,
I mean, Staley and Wright, they were gone already. Smith, nah, I'm on the fence with Smith. Smith was going back and forth between quarterbacks. I'm really on he. I don't understand Bijan Robinson not playing. So not sure about what's going on there, but the rest of them they make sense. Vrabel's the only one that doesn't make sense to me. I mean,
well, to me, I
2021 he was
think
the coach of the year, and now you 2 years later you firing him, but you know,
yeah, but I think that had something to do with and this is my personal opinion. I don't know it to be true, but you remember he was kind of pissed. He was against the AJ Brown trade,
oh
and
yeah,
he was not able to hide it. Like he
yeah,
was like it was obvious he was not with it. And I think there is tension. I think it had been tension since then. I think it was another move that they did that he was not fond of. So I believe that there was some, power struggles going on there. Some with him in the GM, maybe
mm-hmm.
even the owner. And I think that's what that is about. And I don't think he will look very. He'll be he probably got 17. How many? How many over there? What was it? Five, one, three. All of them looking. He probably got a ticket to visit every one of those. He can pick out the litter. He probably can go be the coach of all of those.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gonna.
Minus the one he left.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Maybe he's a defensive guy. I don't know if he walks right in as a head coach
What's
of
that,
any
Rabel? You took
because
the
there's
V
some other
off?
guys that like the coach that they
You took the
the
V off that?
huh
You took the V off?
yeah,
Eddie Smith? Okay, there we
I
go.
got him.
Yes.
I got him.
All right. All
Um,
right.
yeah, I'm getting it right.
Okay.
Um, I think Washington, you got them sitting around, right? So you got Eric Bieniemy. Somebody wants to talk to him. You got
I
Steve
think
Wilkes. Some people want to talk to him, and I think he should have stayed. They should have kept him in North Carolina. The Panthers should have kept him. There's some of these offensive coordinators that are good sitting on some teams. So they could be looking for younger blood or whatever. I don't know if Vrabel just walks in.
I don't
Eh,
know. I think Eric Bieniemy seems to be on the list of Atlanta. I think Atlanta wanted to. They let it be known that Eric Bieniemy was the coach that they were seeking, and I think with him being a good running back coach and stuff, that Bijan Robinson, I think that's a good fit. You know what I'm saying? I think that kind of makes sense.
mhm.
That makes sense for him. I really believe that, like I said, Vrabel, you're gonna be able to go. Hell, he gonna be able to pick where he want to roll. To be honest with you, I don't understand their logic because who are they gonna get that's as good as him?
Yeah, yeah,
That's my whole thing.
yeah.
Who are you planning on getting? Are you going to get Harbaugh? Who are you planning on getting to replace
Is
him? Because
Harbaugh going? Do you think? Okay, now that you brought that up, you think he's going?
I don't
You
know. They were saying something about that. Maybe Vrabel was on his way to New England. That
we don't know what
that might
Belichick's going to do, right?
Yeah, but
It's a lot. I didn't put his
there's a
name up there because we
lot.
don't know what's
Yeah,
going on. It's a lot up in the
there's
air
a
with that.
there's a lot. There's a lot going on
Do
because you
you
don't know
think?
exactly what
Do you
Belichick is
think that the
doing.
Bucks stay with their head coach because he made it to the playoffs? They give him another shot.
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
I
I
think
thought
he.
he
I
was going to
think
be
the
on it.
player.
I think if he didn't make it to the playoffs, I thought maybe he would be out of the. You know what surprised me, and there was some talk earlier in the season or later on the latter part of the season where they were talking about Martindale Wink and
Mm,
Brian Dable having some differences, and they downplayed it and said they didn't, and he resigned, which surprised me because the defense played very well. He had a
mhm.
defense, something in New York. I don't know
Wasn't
what it
right
is. Some
in the
ain't,
milk.
something ain't, yeah, some in the milk ain't white.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I mean, well, Dayball wasn't going no damn where.
Well, I knew that, but I don't know if he was looking for Wink to go somewhere and the defense was playing well. So I just didn't understand that. That kind of surprised me. And I like Wink because I liked him when he was in Baltimore. When he was with the Ravens. So let me ask you this. So we talked about who's there and who's gonna win or who's gonna go. Who do you think can beat the Ravens? Let's talk about that side.
I mean,
who do you think has the best chance of beating the Ravens?
Well, hell, trying to think.
Okay, who do you think has the best chance of beating the 49ers? Let's not go radio silent. Say something. Hey,
y'all wait.
Right. Everybody can't see. Everybody doesn't watch us or listen to us or catch us on YouTube. So the people on listen to us on a podcast are gonna be tapping their shit saying, Is this thing still on?
No. It's not that. It's just that I don't like making predictions. I'm bad at predictions.
That's what we do on this show. We make predictions.
I know, but I'm bad at them. Sometimes I'm way off. I'm way off. And to me, the 49ers, like right now, I think Christian McCaffrey is really banged up. Okay. And so it's changed my whole opinion of the 49ers because this may be, and people be jumping on me in my hot takes, but I don't think that Purdy is the same player without McCaffrey in that running game.
This right? is all about your opinion. The hell what anybody else thinks, so this is your opinion. So I'm saying if you had to take the teams as they are today, right now, who do you think out of everybody that's playing this weekend has the best chance of beating, not down the road, whatever, today, looking at them today, who has the best chance of beating the 49ers?
Like I said, I think and this is just me. I do believe that is a good chance that the Cowboys win the Super Bowl this year.
Okay, that fair enough. So then, you have them beating the 49ers.
Yes, but this is me being honest. This is me being honest. I know you always be clowning me, but I'm telling you, I really believe that they have a legit chance this year of winning the Super Bowl. Like, and it's not on my Cowboy fandom shit. They legit, to me, this year have a chance to win the Super Bowl. Because to me, they have looked bad at times, but they have looked better more often than not. So I have seen more good than bad from the Cowboys. And I just feel like this is their year. Like, truly, this is their year that they can walk away. If anybody's going to walk away, it's going to be the Cowboys. So, yes, you laugh at me all you damn want.
I have to laugh because I hear that so many times. But I'm going to be 100%.
You got tickled me.
I did get tickled. I got tickled.
That's jacked up,
this
man.
Gonna hurt. This gonna hurt me to say that. I have to agree with you. I agree.
Thank you.
Out of everybody that's there, I would have to say the Cowboys have the best chance of beating the 49ers. What worries me about that is the Cowboys have to go into Levi Stadium. That's what scares me. It ain't gonna be at home. Cowboys ain't lost a game at home. So when you were saying they're gonna be in their house, they comfortable in their house. They're not gonna unless somebody takes the 49ers out first, right? They're not gonna be in their house.
Yeah.
So that's what gives me pause with the Cowboys, because it just seems like when playoff time comes, shit just go wrong. But I've always viewed the Cowboys in past years like whatever. Yeah, they beat up on the Giants, they beat up on this team, they beat up on that team. They weren't good. Cowboys have shown, I agree, more often than not, that they have that. They have that, whatever that is, they have it. So I'm gonna give you that. That hurt me. I feel like I want to go throw up for saying that shit. I probably would wake up in the middle of the night and see a picture of that old Cowboys cheerleader smoking a cigarette wrinkled up.
Not have to keep throwing that damn old ass man. If I see that damn picture one more time, I'm gonna stab somebody.
Oh, you better hope. You better hope and pray they win, because if they don't, she going viral again.
Dude, if they don't, I already know Stephen A coming in with that big ass cowboy hat on, talking bad to Michael Irvin. Like it's
gonna be a lot going on.
It's the worst day ever. And I'm from Texas.
Here's the thing.
My God.
If they win, I'll be so happy because I like Dak. That's it. I can't stand. I ain't gonna say I can't stand nobody else on the team. It ain't the team. I like Dak. Ownership and all that, they can have it. Dak got some good going on in his life. I ain't gonna say that. He's a blessed young man. But Dakota, if he get that, he good. So that's the only reason.
Can I just say, I goddamn, with me being his aunt, I got people that just be tracking me down, like they just they find me in the parking lot, park right beside me with their logos and shit on their cars and everything. I was like, man, go somewhere and sit down. It's a Bills fan. This dude whole window thing is all Bills, and that poor man be coming to find me every time the Bills play. I'm like, dude, you go sit down somewhere with that nonsense.
Oh yeah, folks gonna. I mean, that's what we do. Especially those of us, because I can say us. I'm on the bench. I mean, I'm on the couch this year, so I'm sitting on the couch. I'm talking trash about and to everybody. Because I ain't got nothing to lose. We already lost. We at the house. We was fighting for draft picks. So I'm just concerned of who we going to get in the draft pick. So you answered that question. Now answer the other one. Who do you think can beat the Ravens?
Nobody.
I don't either.
Nobody.
I don't see it.
And not only do I not think that anybody can beat them, I think the Ravens is going to skate through. I just think they're gonna whoop ass.
Why do I feel the same way too? I think I'll be a little more upset with that loss than anything. If the Ravens
if they lose, I will be like straight choke. Like I will be like, yo, they choke. It is no other. Dude, you got everything. I mean, you out here playing. You can't go from playing that good to losing. You choke. Right. You gonna get it. They gonna clown you. We were just talking about Purple Rain in the sky and Prince floating in clouds last week. You're done. Right. If you choke, like they're gonna clown you. Like I'm telling you right now, you got all the pieces. This is your year. You ought to be all up in the Super Bowl. Like really, rocking it out the whole nine. Like I will be shocked.
I was looking at the old clip of Lamar when who was interviewing him? Oh God, who was interviewing him?
And he's such a good guy.
Yeah, and he said, "Oh, I know you're a little down." He said, "No, I'm gonna be a Raven. I'm gonna bring them a Super Bowl." He said, "I'm happy to be a Raven." They're like, "Oh, you down?" They kept coming at him, coming. He was like, "Nope, I'm happy to be a Raven. I'm happy to be a Raven." And he's that's why I said you're gonna have to kick him out of Baltimore.
Yeah.
And this is his year. I believe it is. He can get a triple threat. He can get a triple crown this year. MVP, Super Bowl MVP, Super Bowl champ. I think he get the triple crown. I'm hoping for him.
Well, Pat got last year, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I'd love for him to get a triple. I call it a triple crown. I don't know what the hell they call it in football, but I'm gonna call it a triple crown. Like I said, once again, making shit up as I go along.
Making that shit up.
The NFL triple crown. That's what it is.
Chief-ish. Triple crown.
Triple crown. Irregardless.
Right.
We're gonna recap. We're gonna recap all of it.
Keep it going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
2 hens.
That right.
The hens.
All that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we are right. But I'm telling you, I just really do believe. But you know what? Like I said, hell in it is any given Sunday, and it is. I hate to say this, but I never count the Chiefs out. I just don't.
You first of all, you can't count any team out. That's what I'm saying. Today, based on how everybody's been playing and what they've been looking at, if you ask me today, who is that team? It's going through the 40.
The Ravens and the Cowboys.
Yeah. And the Cowboys can beat them. I don't think the Ravens, I don't know who, Bills, Miami, even Chiefs, the way they looking right now, can come into Baltimore.
No, see, that's what's so crazy about it. I'm not looking at the way the Chiefs look, because no one in their right mind can look at what the Chiefs look like and say that they look like they going in anywhere and whooping ass. Right. It's just not a true story. No. It's not a true statement. No, we have to keep it real. And that's why
and that was my point. Just saying what everybody's looking like, what they're looking like now. And I'm saying even with Miami coming back with their people being healthy and all that other stuff, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I don't see it. So yeah, you got to go into their house and they're gonna protect that house.
Yeah,
they're gonna protect that house. So I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited. We don't know. I don't think we're gonna wait until we might do a little snippet on Saturday evening, and we might do little snippets in between games. So stay tuned. We'll let you know.
Cameras run.
Yeah, well,
we need to just let the cameras.
Well, we might do a little bit of that too, but we're gonna have some snippets come out there. On YouTube. We're not gonna release podcasts, but check us out on YouTube because we're gonna have some snippets out there. After each game. Absolutely. As it's fresh, and then we'll do a whole recap on Tuesday after that Monday night game. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I'll see you Thursday evening. Until then, give me your closing. Yeah. Give me your closing thoughts.
What's been going on lately? What's going on? Nothing other than I'm excited about being up there Thursday. I'm gonna be all up in live. What is it? Maryland Live, getting my gamble on and FanDueling and DraftKinging and everything else, watching games, and I'm cooking and having a blast. Maryland, I'm on my way. I'm gonna give me some crab cakes. I didn't know where to go because I was there for 23 years. 23 years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm hey Maryland, I'm in the house. Everybody didn't know how to get in touch with me. Number ain't changed. I see y'all.
I'm
in my hand, no final thought.
I'm gonna
have some fun.
I'm gonna go with I'm excited about this weekend. But what I'm gonna go with is that I am truly disappointed in the NFL, making people have to pay for games. The Chiefs game,
Peacock.
Yeah, the Chiefs game is on Peacock, exclusively on Peacock. I mean, everybody can't afford Peacock, and there are big fans out there. People are paying tickets, for tickets. They're buying jerseys, they're buying hats, they're buying this, and then you want a nickel and dime them. You already got them with a couple of Peacock games. You get them with the Amazon games on Thursday. Some people gotta have it's. You got the sports package, you got the NFL this, you got the NFL that. It's like, at what point does it stop? What point does the damn greed stop? And people in Kansas City, thank God, it's a home. It's a home game for them, so they get to see it. But everybody else wants to see it. Other people want to see it. So some people, you got people that don't even know how to get Peacock. That may have the money and don't even know how to get Peacock, and gonna be looking. Just put the shit on NBC. The feathers are the feathers. The Peacock is the Peacock. Leave it on NBC, and that's it. ABC, that's it. I mean, the Amazon. Come on. Amazon making a shitload of money. NFL, you making money, and now you want to come back and say, "Oh, we're gonna charge we ain't getting you because you can't be in the stadium, so we're gonna get some money from you somehow, and you're gonna get some."
And the crazy thing about, I don't even think Peacock has a free trial. I think it's like $5.99.
There's no free trial.
So you are going.
You're gonna pay.
You're gonna
pay that $5.99.
You're gonna pay to watch. You're gonna pay that $6
to watch that. And there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna go sign up for it. Go ahead and pay it. They're gonna get stuck with it because they ain't gonna know how to get rid of the damn subscription.
And that's what they're banking on.
So
10 days, you're gonna forget to turn it off. They got you.
Shame on you,
there it is.
NFL. Peacock, don't blame you because Peacock trying to make money, but shame on you, NFL, for making that deal. Then I'm gonna go back to There was another school shooting. I pray for those families and pray for all of those. I know everybody says we're tired of hearing thoughts and prayers, but never going to stop praying for those things. And like we always say, folks, please be kind, be blessed. It's free. And until next time, peace.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to Two Gems and a Mic. Be sure to subscribe and follow. Until next time, remember, be kind, be blessed. Peace.